Today I'm gonna make a trip to the beach in Cameron. It's a beach called Holly Beach here in Louisiana, aka the Cajun Riviera. So it's gonna all be tarmac, but should have some beautiful scenery. So we'll get to it. Enjoy the day. I'm gonna stop and get some gas and also something to drink, maybe something to eat as well. Alright, so we're done with the gas refuel and also the driver refuel. So back on the road. Hopefully once I get further down this highway closer to the beach, I'll lose some of this traffic, because like I said, there are a lot of 18-wheelers and dump trucks, you know, and this bike fills them all. Makes it a little sketch. This is the town of Hackberry, Louisiana. This is a small town here in Louisiana that I passed through to get to the beach. Not a lot to it, but the people are wonderful. It's a nice community, that's for sure. This is the church here in Hackberry. Little cemetery next to it. I can't remember the name of this church actually. See if it says anything right here. Church parking only, no trucks allowed. I guess they're having problems with all these 18-wheelers too. Huh. Not really sure. Oh wait, here's a sign. St. Peter the Apostle Catholic Church. The sign's down, I guess. Anyway, nice little church here in town. See if we can get back on this major road without any issues. Looks like we're clear there. Get the camera up quick enough, but there was a sign that said Sabine National Wildlife Refuge. So all of this is basically part of the wildlife refuge, obviously, protected wetlands. We have a lot of ducks and those types of things that come in, and so anyway, they try to keep these areas protected. Alright, so this is one of many boat ramps here in the refuge. Hog Island Gully, you can see there. So they have a dock people will crab from and fish from, and then basically here's the boat launch, which goes, you can go into the main refuge area, and And this is another boat launch on the other side of this weir here, and this will take you out to the main lake, which is Big Lake, or Calcasieu Lake it's referred to. Locals call it Big Lake. You can see all that beautiful marshland out there. It's absolutely gorgeous. As expected, the closer I've gotten to my destination, the beach, this traffic has calmed down quite a bit. You can enjoy the ride a lot more. I don't know what the deal is, but they have got work going on all up and down this highway. So this is another part of the refuge. It's a trail. You saw there, Blue Goose Trail. Over here is the National Wildlife Refuge maintenance offices. You cannot fish or crab here, as that sign says there. But anyway, they got a paved walking trail. You can see it, and it goes all the way down. It follows this canal, and then eventually dead ends at the lake. Usually you can see all kinds of wildlife walking down this little trail. They've also got this lookout place here. Up there they've got some binoculars. I don't really know if it's paid or not. I did pass a sheriff deputy right before I turned in there. I'm not sure if you can see him down there parked on the side of the road. Typically you're gonna see that along this highway, so just word of caution. Probably best not to speed. See that helicopter? I'm not sure if you can see it in the distance. Helicopter has something it's carrying. Never seen that before. I know one thing, I don't know if I want that thing flying over my head, which is probably why they got this road blocked off right here. Just saw that. They knew they were going to be flying it over somebody's head. Wow, that is cool. Check that out. I don't know much about helicopters, but that almost looks like a Chinook. But I don't think that's military. Who knows? I've seen a lot of things in the Louisiana marsh, but never this. Although that helicopter is the size of some of our mosquitoes. Wow. Just came in and dropped it and took off. Something else. Would have liked to have stopped and asked what it was, but that deputy was waving me on like he wanted me to hurry up. I guess that helicopter is going to make another run and he's trying to get everybody through, so who knows, maybe if they're there when I come back I'll have a chance to ask. Holly Beach, Cajun Riviera. I don't know if you saw that sign. This is Holly Beach's residential area, if you will. They've got some beach cabins and a lot of RVs, and then there's access to the beach here. Just want to check real quick. My wife sent me a message. Alright, we're not going to access the beach here, but I'm going to drive through this little area just so you can check it out. It says it's a dead end, so little community park here with playground and basketball goal, picnic table. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get out here, so we'll turn around and go back out. I'm considering taking a ride to the ferry, not going over the ferry, but just taking a ride to it so you can see it. I don't even know if it's running today. They're kind of weird about, I mean, that ferry's closed a lot of times, so you usually have to check to be on the safe side to make sure it's even running if you plan on crossing it. I talked to one of the guys that was directing traffic, not right here, but another spot, and he told me a lot of this road work is that they're changing the these telephone poles, I guess. And if you see, all these are metal and big base and a lot more sturdy. So, and you can see all the wooden ones. So basically, that's what he told me they were doing, is getting rid of all of these wooden telephone poles or power lines, whatever they are, and putting up these stronger ones. Basically, it's for hurricanes, because as you can imagine, this is a hot spot for hurricanes. This is the ferry. This is Calcasieu Pass, so the ferry will take you a short little trip around the across the Calcasieu Pass over to the other side, which is the actual city of Cameron, or town of Cameron, if you want to go over there. I'm not going over there today, but I may do it another day. Let's just go over here real quick. Little boat launch here. I heard this was closed. Looks like it is. There's a rope going across it there. So this is Calcasieu Pass right here. If you are coming this way, oh look, there's a dolphin. Not sure if you can see the dolphins. Wow. Let's walk over there. Alright, I'm not sure if you can see the dolphins right there. Wow, this is so cool. Look, right there. Don't know if you can see it on a GoPro. They're not really that far away, but everything looks a lot further away than what you're seeing on camera anyway. There's some out there in the middle. There's one right there. Look, that one. I don't know if you saw that one jump. Look at those. That is something else. That is so beautiful. Something else that we have interesting in this area, we have actually an albino dolphin. It's kind of white, pinkish color. They locally refer to it as Pinky, and it hangs out around here. And this pass right out there will take you to the Gulf of America. And so anyway, Pinky hangs out either in here or right out there. Not much of a wait this time. And here we are, folks. Holly Beach. What a beautiful way to end this trip. We made it. We made it. Got some people camping down there, so who knows, instead of going to Rutherford Beach, I may just come down here and ride and camp. Riding this beach is a lot of fun. Look at that old XR150L. She looks good. Man, I cannot tell you what a wonderful ending to this trip. This right here, I mean, the trip is fun to come down here. I've traveled that road several times, just fishing and stuff like that. But coming down here on a motorcycle and ending up with this view is just, it really is something else. So if you're in the area, want to make a good little run and end up with a beautiful view and fish, crab, and do some moto camping, that's definitely on the agenda for me. Alright, let's see if we can get out of this sand dune here with these new tires. They do have a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit through here. In case you didn't know, those are wave breaks. The water's normally way up here, way past those, but now you can walk completely out to them. That's how low the water is. But anyway, it's just supposedly to stop erosion of the beach. But I will say this, there's normally good fishing around those wave breaks. So beautiful out here. You do have to watch your speed. Like I said, there's a 10-mile-an-hour speed zone. Being out here on the motorcycle, man, I tell you, you just want to rip it past these sand spots, this sandy beach, but I guess you kind of can't. Get all those people, they just walked out there and went fishing. That's so awesome. I want to see what these signs say. No vehicles beyond this point. Okay, that's good to know. So I guess they do have it marked where you can and can't go on this beach. Well, I hate to say it, but we gotta head back. I've got to go get kids and be a responsible adult, but man, was this fun. Hate to leave it, but got to. Moto Adventures. Until next time.